Patrick Begorra here, full body representing. Oh, how's everybody enjoying their day? Katie! Oh, Katie.
I didn't
Oh, Katie.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, from the normal half of this.
'Tis the finest day of the year, everyone.
I mean...
Do you know why it's also the finest day of the year?
Oh, because Disneyland announced their opening date?
Disneyland is opening.
Yes. So Spencer...
Yes, you're going to come back and visit me tree, everyone.
So before we get into that...
Katie.
Before we get into that, I just wanted to say Spencer's not going to be here for a bit.
Who?
He's gonna come in and out.
Oh yes, he's a fine Irish
today
lad.
he was painting a mural on a wall, or a piece
he was
on a
doing
wall.
his graffiti art.
Graffiti art. Thank you.
Tis a fine lad. Spends so much time. Katie, do you know what he did?
Yeah.
In honor of Patrick Begorra, Katie,
Yes.
he did a fine Irish thing, Katie.
He did.
Katie, did you? I want to tell you something before I tell you this, Katie.
What?
I live in a tree next to the Indiana Jones
Oh my gosh,
ride.
we didn't
I have
get
a,
5
I have a
minutes
little,
into this
wee
live
little
stream.
spot right there attached to the sign that says Indiana Jones. I allowed them to put that on my tree
Oh,
for
Patrick.
a moderate
They
fee.
know that you live in the tree next to Disneyland. They're well aware.
Katie, 'tis a fine thing. So Spencer, he blessed us with a graffiti piece, a piece of art that was green.
Yes, he did. He sure did.
Oh, Katie, look.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I just wanted to show my green so I'm festive, but I'm also pretty cold here.
I still pinch you, lass.
No, you will not pinch me,
'tis
lass.
a fine thing, Katie.
Do not pinch me. I'll pinch you back.
Slate.
What did you just say? Okay, so we do have an announcement about Disneyland that we're going to talk about, but
'tis a
lot
fine
of you
thing.
guys are going to be asking about where is Spencer here and there. He painted a piece today, so he's not going to be here as much, but
That's all right.
Patrick Begorra is going to be doing a reading of The Little Man of Disneyland, as we promised
I brought the
last week,
book that I'm in.
or the week before.
It's all about me.
It's all about you.
'Tis a fine
Let
thing.
it happen today.
Katie, let me tell you something,
Okay,
Katie.
wait, no, let me finish what I'm saying.
Oh, Katie.
See, everybody thinks I interrupt
Oh,
Spencer.
Katie.
You interrupt me.
Oh, Katie.
Okay, so,
I keep eating the beard.
so first thing we're going to do is we are going to, before we start celebrating St. Patrick's Day, we are going to discuss the greatest news ever. So I don't know if
Look, I'm dancing, Katie.
if you could get
Dancing.
I don't know if you could get Spencer on the line here for this, because it's pretty big news.
I think he heard.
You think he heard?
I think he passed out. He fainted from the good news.
Oh, Matt Giuseppe! He sent $5.
Tis a fine Irish lad.
Giuseppe.
Yes.
So happy to see you, and Patrick, sure do miss Spencer. We are so happy to see you.
Oh, Matt.
And I get it.
A fine Irish lad.
Terry, and thank you so much, Matt Giuseppe.
Oh, Terry Robinson.
Terry
Oh.
Robinson sends $25 and says, I can't stay around family time.
Oh,
Here's
Terry.
for Patrick and his next fine
Oh,
ale.
Terry.
Love you, Katie,
She's a
for
fine
putting
Irish
up with
lass,
him for
Terry
us.
Robinson.
She is, very
Oh,
much
tis
so.
a fine thing. Thank you for the donation. I will use it properly.
Yeah, Spencer's not working. He's just recovering from his painting thing today, which you'll have a vlog on that in the next few days. It's going to take a
Oh,
while
it
to
might
edit.
take him a little bit. He was up very early this morning. He
As was
painted.
I,
He
yes.
painted non-stop from about 8:30 in the morning, all the way until about 2 o'clock,
And then again.
and then again from about 4 or 5:30, 4 to 5:30.
It was
A
quite
full day.
quite the ordeal.
Yes.
Carson sends $5 and says,
Carson.
Katie is thinking this is going to be Katie, this is going to be a long video. Love you both. Yeah,
Katie.
we're both pretty tired. We were up. I was up at like 6. I am exhausted.
What are you doing up at 6, lass?
Well, I went to go be with Spencer and film.
Oh, Katie.
Yeah, we had a lot
Oh.
to do. So first of all, let's talk about Disneyland reopening. We finally have an opening date.
Finally not going to be alone anymore.
Yes.
I've been so lonely,
the
Katie.
The opening date of Disneyland is set for April 30th. We're officially going to be back inside of Disneyland. Now, the whole thing is, though, the tickets We don't know anything about like when those are going to go on sale, how they're going to do that. There's been the mention of it only being, California residents, and that there might be some previews and stuff like that. So
What if you live in a tree? I live in Disneyland, so I'm okay. But
so
what
you're
if
fine.
what if there's other leprechauns that live in trees?
I mean,
Are they allowed to?
I can't speak for them.
I need to find this out from management.
How are you going to talk to management?
I have my ways.
They don't talk to you.
Oh, Katie, I know Donald Duck. He's a good man. Introduced me to Walt Disney. Katie, let me tell you a story. Walt Disney wanted to build a theme park in a grove of trees where I lived originally. And a man named Donald Duck came and said,
why don't you save that for the story time?
oh, we might we're going to actually read the book later.
We're going to do that in a, later.
Oh, it'll be a fine reading.
Let me put my lights on, my glasses.
Oh, Katie! Those are very becoming. Probably the best look you've had since I've seen you.
You think so?
Oh, lass, they've got shamrocks.
That doesn't mean I'm going to kiss you, though.
Oh, Katie, I still be hard.
Your heart is...
Oh, Katie.
Oh, I just smeared the lens. Whoopsie.
Oh.
I smeared it.
Don't they do flash mode too, Katie? Let's do flash mode.
Yeah, but I thought, well, warning.
Oh!
People probably can't handle that. So we're going to
Okay.
give a warning before we show that. The blinking lights sometimes can be
Those are
hard.
pretty
Hold
good.
on, hold on.
What are you doing to the
I'm
camera,
trying to clean
lass?
the screen because I
Oh,
saw a
Katie.
smudge on it and I think I just made it worse.
Oh, Katie.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on here. Wendy sends $10 and says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, thanks for being here.
Oh, Wendy, a fine Irish lass.
Sorry we're so late. I'm going to just keep these on my head.
Better late than never, as I always say.
It's
Especially
true.
when you're trying to find a pot of gold.
True.
I think we found a pot of gold in the fact that Disneyland's going to open back up and all you all are going to be
It's
able to
true.
come and visit me
Yeah,
at my tree.
No green beer for me. But you're
I have found
having
myself a German beer. I'm having a grapefruit. We found it at the market.
I found it at
Yes,
the
what
market.
Katie found. Oh, Katie. Spencer was enjoying a few of these over in Walt Disney World. Turned me on to it. I came all the way over. Had myself a grapefruit when all of you were not in the Epcot park.
Yeah.
Mine was a bit smaller.
Okay.
Couldn't fit, can't hold up a human-sized glass.
Right. A human size. Patrick tells Spencer, like, maybe he has this hat he can put on and he can come and hang out with us for a little while.
Oh, maybe I'll take a little break. There's a pot of gold that's been...
But you can come and read your book.
I will come back and read the book, The Little Man of Disneyland, a special reading
Yes.
for the holiday. 'Tis the finest day of the year, folks. I'm so happy that all of you are here.
Patrick, do you like Guinness? Wendy wants to know.
Oh, Wendy, you have no idea how much I love Guinness. Guinness is life. Guinness is like milk. It's like mother's milk. Oh, it's amazing. Do you know Guinness is good for you?
Is it?
There's billboards in Ireland that say Guinness is good for you.
Wow.
I seem to think that is true. I like either a Guinness stout on tap or, a half and half with the Bass Ale and the Guinness stout. 'Tis a fine, fine drink. They don't quite mix, but they make such a fine blend.
Oh, boy.
Some might call them a black and tan. I call them a half and half.
I will not be kissing Patrick. Natalie sends $5 and says, Fluffer Nutter Churro on me. Can you wish my boyfriend Julio a happy 34th birthday? We will be at Touch of Disney
Julio.
April 12th. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Julio. 'Tis
What
a
a
fine
fun
Irish lad.
birthday,
Has a
yeah.
birthday on the finest Irish day of the year. He's definitely a fine Irish lad.
So happy birthday to you, Julio.
Oh, yes.
And you guys are going to have so much fun.
Hope you find that
At
pot
Touch
of
of
gold at the end of
Disney.
the rainbow. I'm leaving it for you, Julio.
J and M's Hidden Gems send $10 and say,
Oh.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Hope John and I get to see you both at Downtown Disney next weekend. I sent you an email about meeting up. Okay, we will. I'm very behind on emails as usual, but that would be awesome. Tim, World of Disney Tim says,
Oh,
'Tis a fine Irish day.
Tim, one of the finest Irish lads that I know.
Yes.
T-Wad, as they call him. The kids, they all have these names for him.
Yes,
He's-
they do.
He is World of Disney Tim, T-Wad, T-Dub. Oh, it's such a fine Irish lad. Let me tell you about Tim. There was a time when he visited me at my tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he said he left me some corned beef and cabbage.
Oh, okay.
I was having one of those days where I just couldn't forage for too much food. And Tim came to the rescue. He's that type of lad. He looks out for you.
He does.
He does. He looks
He's
out.
a good guy. I guess
I'm
going to agree
He's
with
a good
you
man.
I'm
He's
going
a
to
fine
I'm
Irish
gonna go
lad.
ahead and agree with you there. Jeremy sends $5 and says, Patrick, Katie, did you guys have a St. Patrick's Day dinner? We did not.
Oh,
Why?
we did not.
Because we were rushing home from Los Angeles. In fact,
We're to blame that all on Spencer and his graffiti exploits and the event that he painted at today. It was kind of a last minute thing.
but it was worth it.
Threw the St. Patrick's Day's plan on their head, but guess what? We bounced back. We're now doing a jig.
Here we are. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. Tatum, how are you, Tatum?
Oh, Tatum, fine Irish lass.
Hi, hi guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Spencer, your mural looks so sick. Katie, your hair looks beautiful. Here's $5 for some green ale.
Tatum,
Cheers.
I will let him know. I'll be very, very happy that you said
He'll
that.
come on soon, and we'll tell him.
Yes.
Joanne sends $5 and says, Aloha from Disney on Lonnie. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Joanne, and aloha.
Big aloha. Mahalo for that.
Kev Hawks sends $5 and says, for Patrick
Kevin.
to keep bugging Katie.
Oh, Kevin he's a fine Irish lad if I've ever
he'll
met
keep
one.
bugging me. There's no way he can
He's a
avoid
fine Irish
bugging
lad,
me.
let me tell you. Kevin, come by my tree when you get back in Disneyland. I've got something for you.
Oh my god. No, you do not. You don't have anything.
I have little pots of gold for all my good friends.
You do not.
Katie, be still me heart.
What
Katie.
does that have to do with your
Katie.
heart? You make no sense.
My heart's breaking, Katie.
None of what you say makes any
Katie.
sense sometimes. I'm
Katie,
telling
do you know what?
What?
I live in a tree next to the Indiana Jones
Okay,
attraction.
all right. Why don't you go get Spencer and take a little break, okay? Because Spencer...
Sounds like I'm being kicked out of the show. Isn't this the finest Irish day of the year? What is happening here? What is actually happening here? We don't know what is happening anymore. It's like the banshees are calling from the higher altitudes, telling me, scaring me out of the show. I don't like the banshees. Katie.
Just kidding.
Oh, Katie. Have you seen Darby O'Gill, Katie?
I think you guys should get...
Darby O'Gill and the little people. I'm one of the little people.
We're going to read the book later.
Oh, Katie. She's a fine Irish lass.
Okay, what we're going to do, though, I will not kiss Patrick.
Oh, Katie.
No, that's...
I'll give these Irish lips a... Kiss me,
No.
I'm Irish. Have you seen the t-shirt? Oh, just kiss me, I'm Irish.
No.
Tis a fine thing.
Oh, you're not getting kissed. Oh, look at that portrait of you.
Oh.
Remember that one? Why don't you go get that portrait?
Oh, that's a fine Irish piece of art right there.
Yes, it is.
Irish art.
I can't not. I can't. Yes, he's denied.
This is when I had my mustache.
Me mustache.
I've shaved it since. It's got a little darker, actually.
We have these shirts, too.
Look at this right here. Is that not a fine thing to see? Look at that.
Look at that. That's how we celebrate
Oh, yes. Big Mickey ears because everyone's coming back to Disneyland.
today.
Everyone
Yes, they
back.
are.
Patrick Begorra approved. They did. Now, let me tell you, Katie.
What?
I know the state of California has deemed it legal and okay for the parks to open. They also had to go through me.
Oh, they did.
I had something to say about it. Let me tell you.
Oh, they did.
Just need my approval. I have to sign a form.
I don't think that's
It's a big disclaimer.
I feel like you should tell the truth.
A lot of red tape.
You know
but
that's not the truth.
In regards to me, they make it green tape, so it makes it a little more tolerable
I
for me.
feel like you're embellishing the story. Like, I don't think that's
Oh,
real.
Katie, not a thing at all. I don't embellish any stories.
I think you do.
Oh, no. Do you see? The pot of gold is bigger than you've ever seen it, folks, because Disneyland is opening.
that's true,
Oh!
Debbie sends $10 and says, Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, Debbie.
I'm so happy. I literally started crying thinking about walking through Disneyland's gates again. Oh, me too.
Such a fine Irish lass.
honestly-
Debbie, you must come visit me at my tree. I'm next to the Indiana Jones
Oh,
attraction.
like they didn't know that. I would say though, like I am so excited right now, and I'm still very happy. But you know what it is though? It's because we woke up early. We were watching that. There's all that excitement. and then St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, the finest
Just
day of
all
the year.
these good things, and like my brain, like I haven't even processed the whole Disneyland.
You know
thing
what
yet.
it is? It's the luck of the Irish, Katie. It came
mean-
through for all of us today.
Apparently it did. Kevin sends $5 and says, Patrick, you should get us into Disneyland for being that he lives there. Is that possible, Patrick?
Kevin, I've tried. I fought tooth and nail to try to get all of you on my guest list. I have a private guest list.
Oh, you
They
do?
wouldn't give me the list. They said, no, the state of
So can
California.
you get me and Spencer in?
I can't do anything. The state of California has prohibited me
Oh.
from having a list. They said, no, Patrick, we have such a limited capacity. We can't possibly let your friends in. Maybe when things get a little bit into a higher level of capacity, I will be able
okay.
to use my guest list. I can sign you in at the front door. You won't have to wait in that big line. You could just come in through the back. But you got to come straight to the tree. That's the only issue, that you have to come and visit me.
Okay.
And you have to hang out. You have to bring me corned beef and cabbage.
Okay, Patty sends $5 and says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. So happy to hear that Disneyland has finally picked a date. Looking forward to when they let Arizonians in again. I am very curious about that whole thing, like how that's going to work as well. But I cried today when I read the news as well. Jamie sends $10 and says, hello from the Castle Boys. Oh, I miss you guys, Jamie and Solomon.
Oh, 'tis fine Irish lads.
Happy for the Disneyland news. Can't wait to visit and go to Patrick's house. We're tall, but we can squeeze in. Wedding invite coming soon. Much love. Oh, we are so there for your wedding.
Let me tell you something, lads. I
Wait.
have some special magic to shrink you down to get you into me little house.
I was going to say, I think you guys sent us an email, and I didn't get a chance to read it yet, but I
Katie.
did see
Oh,
that there was an
Katie.
email there from you guys. I think. Courtney Nakashima. Hi,
Courtney.
Nakashima. Sends $20 and says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Katie, you're looking fabulous today. Can't wait to see your return to Disneyland. If I'm looking fabulous, that is an absolute miracle. So thank you, because I have been in dirty, spray paint covered
She's a fine Irish
alleys,
lass.
and I've been
As
sweating.
well as
I feel disgusting.
Courtney Nakashima, fine Irish
So
lass.
thank you.
'Tis
And
a
I
fine
didn't get
Irish
to touch
lass.
up my makeup at all. Mark Chrisman, oh my gosh, I miss you, Mark.
Oh, Mark!
Mark sends $20 and says, thanks for all the Florida videos. Helps me feel like I'm not sitting in the dark in California. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of
Oh,
you.
Mark Crispin says a fine Irish lad.
Yes, he really is,
He
actually.
really is a fine Irish lad.
Definitely.
Does nice
Do
things
you
for
want to
nice
get Spencer
people.
for a little bit, though?
You feel like I'm being kicked out again, yet again,
Well,
being
maybe you
asked
will.
to the door. It's like the bouncer came into the pub and said, it's time for you to go, Patrick. I've had this happen many a
The
time.
Big Avocado sends $10 and says, Patrick is in some dire need of aloe vera.
Oh, I've been in the sun all day
Oh,
for an
that's
Irish
true.
lad. It is a tough thing to be in the sun all day.
That is very
Katie,
true.
did you know something?
No, don't even say it.
Katie, avocados are great,
Okay.
Katie!
Okay, I was like,
Oh, 'tis a fine
thank
thing.
goodness.
Aloe vera's green as well, too, big avocado.
Go count your pot of gold. If there is a troll in here, I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch it. Oh, is Pixar Charlie in here?
Ah, Pixar Charlie.
Pop Punk Pizza sends $5 and says, will you guys make more Mammoth Tahoe Snow summer vlogs? Those are some of my favorite. I love you guys. Actually, yes, we were talking about a Tahoe trip that is going to be happening again.
I would like to come along as well.
Well, you're not. So
Oh, Katie.
that's not happening. You're not coming to
Tis-
Tahoe. You made it all the way to Walt Disney
not
World,
very-
and that was enough.
This type of attitude is not very becoming of you, Katie.
Well, I don't need to be becoming.
this is not
of
what
you.
fine Irish lass is. This is
I don't
not how
want to
they
be a
act.
fine Irish lass, and I'm not.
Oh, Katie, you're Irish that you just don't
No,
know it.
I'm not.
It is so deep in your heart, Katie.
It is not.
The first time you came to me, Tree, I knew.
You
I said
think
she's a fine
everyone
Irish
is
lass.
Irish. You think everything
Everyone
is
has Irish in them, and especially today on St. Patrick's Day. It is the
No.
finest Irish day of the year.
Oh my gosh.
Kiss me, I'm Irish, Katie.
No. If I didn't want to ruin this art, I'd bop you in the head with it.
I'm gonna go get me pot of gold. I got to count my doubloons.
Count your doubloons.
Yes.
Yeah, please go get Spencer.
I'll be right back, everybody.
And
I
he can
promise
wear-
I'll be
and
back.
Give him this hat to wear.
Oh, it's a fine Irish hat.
Yeah, it's a fine
All right.
Irish hat.
I'll be back.
I'm sorry I missed your super chat. Oma loves Disney. Ah, Oma! Sends $20 and says, Disneyland is my home park. Grab a churro, cotton candy, and ride the original Haunted Mansion for me. We certainly will. Thank you so much. Lily sends $10 and says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hi to Katie and Spencer and Patrick. I can't wait to go back to Disneyland. Super excited after a whole year. I mean, honestly, like I said, I haven't even fully processed it yet. I'm still honestly in shock. I haven't had like that emotion yet. You know, I mean, I cried, but it hasn't settled in at all. So I get it. Tiffany sends $10 and says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. My husband and I are so excited to be able to walk down Main Street soon. Patrick, can you give Katie a kiss on the cheek? He will not. I mean, who knows what's going to happen. I am so excited to walk down Main Street, though. Oh, I'm going to cry so hard. Joe sends $15 and says, Thanks for the birthday wishes in your video. When you met my bestie, Giuseppe in Hogsmeade. YouTube brighten my stressful days. Cheers. That was awesome, and I hope we get to meet you next. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yes, you know that song that I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street? That's so gonna happen. We want Patrick. Patrick will be here. You're gonna get tons of Patrick today, but he just needs a little, we need to like kind of keep him at bay and give him a little rest and, oh, Pixar Charlie, how's Malibu tonight? Malibu's really nice. It's very cold. I want to say it is, I don't know, 50-ish degrees out. It's very cold. We have a fire lit, which is really nice. We're really thankful to be able to. Remember when it snowed in Malibu? Yes, I do. I think we know where you got your hair done. Yes, it's 52 right now in Malibu. So that's very cold for us Californians. I hope you have a best day on my country's day. So tonight it's going to get as low as 48 degrees. Can you believe that? Kristen sends $5 and says, Please give a shout out to my fiance, Patrick. It's his birthday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, what? Happy birthday, Patrick.
Half of Patrick's still here. Oh my gosh.
You can, oh, it's just a shirt. Oh my gosh. What ride do you miss the most at Disneyland? Honestly, I would have to say the train because it's circling my Disneyland, and you get a little taste of everything.
It's the circulatory system of Disneyland.
Yes. Derek sends $3 and says, Please say happy birthday, Joe, from Mia and you guys. Well, happy birthday, Joe. Tatum says, sends $5 and says, oops, sorry. What is the update on Disney? What is the opening date? Do we know when people from out of state will be able to visit? So the actual opening date will be the 30th, and Disney's Grand Californian will open on the 29th.
Block the fire.
And happy birthday, Rowan. Nice. I hope I said your name right.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello, Spence.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. I got my green hat on.
I know, and if his shirt is wrinkled, it's not because he's a slob. It's because it was given to him.
It was gifted to me today.
Yeah, so don't judge too harshly.
Gorilla 1 and the 7th letter. That's right. Some of the homies and a very limited shirt.
Dang it.
What?
Because I was going to show some like pictures and stuff, but I realized they're on my phone.
I have a few, but yeah, never mind.
No, I know. I'll share them on my Instagram story.
There's a whole vlog of it.
No, there is, but I still wanted to give them a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Because it was cool. I took a lot of photos today. So I'm going to put those on my Instagram story. If you're not following my Instagram, it's KT the Disney Bear. And I'll post a lot of those so you guys can see some of the photos. Will you be going to the Boysenberry Festival? No, we won't. We're just too busy. We have stuff going on. Will you go to Disneyland for May 4th? Well,
we're not
sure. We're going to try.
We're not sure.
Yeah, we're not sure. There's no set plans. Let's see. I'm a huge fan of you guys. I watch your guys' live stream on videos all the time. I love it. Oh, thank you. We don't really live stream a lot, so that's not like we try to just do it once. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of the in-park live streaming. We have done it for special announcements that happen
every once in a while.
Because especially this past year, like we were over in Florida, and big things were happening as far as the announcement of Touch of Disney. the announcement of
Something.
a couple of things. So we would have, if we were at home, we would have done a live, except we were out of town. So those are the exceptions. But we don't generally do, how do I put it, like vlog type live streams, like walking through the park and stuff like that. We just like to make videos because we can fit more in a video than we can in a live stream. We can fit an entire
reception
3-hour day. Yeah, we have reception issues, but we can fit an entire day into like a 20-minute video and just show you the highlights. And we feel that that's just we operate better like that. And I just think they're more enjoyable and they're like scrapbooks as opposed to being live. And just kind of walking around, and then you're limited. You can't go inside places. You can't. There's things that you can't. You know, the signal is bad in places.
Right.
So we just that's not our thing.
Oh, Steve Hall. Steve Hall says I recently. Oh, here we go. I recently saw a former work colleague. I was glad I was wearing a face mask at the time because thanks to Katie, I was trying not to laugh. His name is Adam Giuseppe. No way!
That is hilarious.
That's amazing. Tammy sends $10 and says, "Happy St. Patrick's Day. We usually watch Darby O'Gill, Katie, but decided to watch you and Patrick instead." Well, I think hey, if we don't go too late, maybe you can watch both, or maybe you can watch it in the morning. That still counts, I think.
Oh, TC, wait a minute. TC's in here, my buddy TC.
Hello, TC.
You were inviting us to something, TC. I'm just trying to look back.
Oh. Okay, I wanted to show all my green, but now I'm cold.
Where is it? I'm going to find it, TC. So I don't have my computer tonight.
Yeah, it's over in the Orange County place. Brian Garcia, hello, Garcia family. They send $25 and say, hello from the Garcia family. Happy St. Patrick's Day to both of you. We are so happy that Disney is going to open and see both of you can do a birthday shout out for Brian. His birthday was Saturday.
Brian?
When the park were closed 1 year. Oh, well, happy birthday, Brian.
Brian, happy birthday.
May it be.
This
is a big. You know what? For everybody, we're doing. Sorry to interrupt you, but for everybody, we're doing birthday shout outs to. Like, your birthday fell on the announcement of Disneyland reopening and St. Patrick's Day.
That's good stuff.
Like,
Brian.
Not just St. Patrick's Day, but that.
Brian and the Garcia family are some of our strongest supporters, and they're so generous, and they just send us so much love, and they're just awesome people. And so shout out to the Garcias, and especially the happiest of birthdays to Mr. Brian Garcia. I'm not going to ask how old you are, old man, because it's rude to ask, but you're getting up there, buddy.
Tristan sends $10 and says, "Did I miss Patrick? And are you guys excited about Disneyland opening April 30th? You did miss the beginning of Patrick. This is why it pays to be early.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Patrick will be back. He's going to be reading The Little Man of Disneyland,
We're
his
doing
story.
a special reading.
So just hang tight for that. We just have some stuff we have to talk about. And,
TC, I got you. I'll DM you later. Thanks, man.
Raul sends $5 and says, "Happy St. Patrick's Day. Can't wait for our home to reopen on April 30th. Me too.
Man.
It's.
I haven't even expressed it yet, but here's the thing. When it happened, I was just getting started on my art project today, which takes my complete 100% focus.
And you were on a time crunch.
I was on a time crunch, and I was vlogging it alone because Katie was busy, and then she eventually came and helped the vlog. But just doing a painting alone takes all of my concentration. I have to mentally prep for it. I kind of freestyle these things, but I have a plan in my head. It's a little like filming and editing, but knowing that you're in a time crunch and that you want to do something creative, but you're constrained, and it's in a public space, so people are watching, so you don't want to mess up. I was under a lot of stress. So then I got the news that Disneyland was opening, and I couldn't enjoy it really because I was too busy. But now it's kind of settling in.
That's kind of how I felt too.
And it's like, I can't believe it. It's like I'm kind of in shock, to be fair.
That's what I said. For me, it's like it's hard to process it.
I'm almost a little shy to accept it, and it's going to take me a little bit to process it. But I'm very happy. I'm a little emotional, and Yeah, I'm literally right now. It's just now kind of seeping into me.
Yeah, because we came straight from.
Wow.
Let me answer the super chat
Yeah.
first because they disappear. AZ Resource Queen sends $5 and says, "Happy St. Patrick's Day, best life." Well, thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Danny Gonzalez sends $10 and says, "So excited for Disneyland reopening. Can't wait to be back in the parks after I go to UC Davis to be put on the kidney pancreas transplant list. Please wish me luck. Love y'all. Keep up the awesome videos." Well, we definitely will keep you in our thoughts, and I'm
Best
sure
of luck.
everybody in the chat will as well.
Yeah.
You know, good luck with that, and I promise things will get better. You know, one way or another they will, and you know,
One
because
way
Disneyland's
or
opening,
another.
so what could I mean?
It was crazy when we got in the car
gonna be.
leaving the event today. Excuse me, from Melrose. It was on the radio, and people were talking like just on random radio stations. Disneyland's opening up. I mean, it is like world news.
It's big news here in California. at
World
least.
news.
Peter sends $20 to Spencer.
Peter.
Any chance of you creating an NFT of one of your works? NFT.
Is that a file, or do you want me to make the letters NFT? Let me know, Peter.
Yes, you can.
I will do
message
anything for
me.
you, Peter.
NorCal guy sends $5 and says, "Hey Spencer, how was your back? Just had a leaping leprechaun and now a Guinness and a Jameson. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Can't wait to see you again soon."
Oh, NorCal guy, what's up, man? He asked how my back was. I'm a little sore. My legs are a little
Your
sore.
arm is sore.
My arms are sore. It's like a full body workout because
An
I'm.
eyelash. Hold on. I just
Get an
don't want it
eyelash.
to get in your eye.
You gotta blow it and wish for good
Oh.
luck.
I wish we could get
Oh,
it.
I got it back in my eye.
By the way, there's green paint
Dang it.
still on Spencer.
Oh yeah, look at
Yeah,
this.
all over.
I'm wearing the Irish colors.
You are.
Painting a painting like that, which is about 7 feet tall and about 25 feet long, the one I did today, it's full body. You're doing like 1,000 squats because you're starting a line up high, and then you're continuing the line and bending down, and then standing up and squatting down and reaching, and I mean, on a ladder, off a ladder. Oh, man, it was a lot to do. There was even some companies there that were doing some press, and so we did some portraits, and we did some interviews, and we did some fun stuff. But it was
Bye, Charlie.
Bye, Charlie. Love you,
He has
man.
an early day tomorrow, he said.
It was a lot of effort today, and I love it. Trust me, it's like making vlogs and editing. It wears me out, but it's one of those things that I'm like happy to wear myself out. It feels good.
I'm so happy for you guys to see it finally because like I like watching Spencer do it.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy it.
Katie was even painting at one point. She grabbed the can. I had to slow her down. She started like
I
going
did.
at the wall like a demon. And
I went crazy.
But back to the Disneyland
But you
thing,
guys are gonna have fun watching it though, so that vlog's gonna come out.
Like you're literally watching me process it right now because I haven't processed it. So
Oh shoot.
get that super chat.
Sorry. We found out that something's wrong with, and again, like some troll actually said it too once. They were like, "How come everybody else doesn't have a problem with super chats?" Well, I don't know. That's their channel. This is ours. We have some sort of an issue where like ours will just go away and I can't find them again.
Yeah.
So if I interrupt, it's because they're there and I don't want to miss them. So I apologize, but that's just, there's something wrong. We already messaged
All right, get to it,
the
lass.
YouTube about it, and you know, hopefully they can fix it. So there you go. There's the explanation. Matt Giuseppe sends $5 and says, "I've
Gillespie.
never had a churro before. Y'all make it look so delicious." What? Matt, we're gonna buy you one.
Oh Lord.
I hope I can have my first Disneyland churro when they open to the general public. Oh, you have
I want to be there to see that, Matt, and you better
See,
vlog it if we're
one
not
just
there.
disappeared here. Jansen sends $5 and
Jansen.
says, "Hi Spencer and Katie, happy St. Patrick's Day." Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Thank you.
Happy St. Patty's, Jansen.
Okay, back to what you were saying.
So you're literally seeing me process this Disneyland thing because, like I said, the painting is still on my mind. I have to kind of detune from doing that as well because I think about the whole day and how it went. If I'm satisfied with it, here's one thing: is I'm never really 100% satisfied with my art, which I think is a good thing because then I always strive to do better and there's things I can improve on. But I digress. The Disneyland thing keeps creeping in, and I'm trying to allow myself to understand it and realize that it's happening. And I have to. There's been so many false what do you call it? There's been so many like
Hopes of reopening.
hopes that have been dashed, and it's like they've been crying wolf. Not that they have. It's just that
Calling wolf.
yeah, calling wolf. What am I saying? I'm so tired.
Me
No, but
too.
like, not that they're crying wolf on purpose. It's just that because of the way the world has
fluid
been and everything that's been going on,
situation.
they tried to open and they couldn't. Blah blah blah. So it's going to take me a little bit. I'm trying to process it, and it's really crazy to think about this, you guys. I'm really.
I think too,
This is
everybody
nuts, man.
everybody dealt with this closure in a different way, and
Yeah.
I think for us, what we did, and we also got kind of not criticized, but we got kind of challenged about it. But people started to say like, it seems like you don't care about Disneyland anymore. But
Well, I thought you were going
in
to say. I thought you were going to go back as far as deeper into the pandemic. People said all we cared about was Disneyland opening. That we didn't care about
anything else.
the situation and people's lives and everything, which was absurd.
Yeah, I think we squashed that because
Right, but
you
I
can
thought that's
care
what you were
about
going to
multiple-
say. But
No,
then now going back to what you're saying,
yeah. The whole thing is though is there was actually oh, you made me lose my train of thought, darn it.
no, about you were
the way we handled it is we had to kind of like distract ourselves and really not think about it because
yeah,
Disneyland honestly is like it's so much to us. It's
where we
we're
met.
there. It's where we met. It's where we go.
it's our
where
origin
we've
story.
been.
It's the happiest place on earth. How
It's
can you not
everything
have?
to us. I mean, I think that people don't, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but like know how much it means to us, like significantly, like how much. And so during
For our
this
childhoods,
right, during this
know.
closure though, it's taken like it took a lot of us. There was several months there, especially after we lost Binky,
Oh,
that
man.
like things just went to the lowest point they've ever been.
when you thought it could, when you thought it was at the bottom, it went lower.
Right.
And I know you guys understand that.
Well,
Everybody
so-
went through it.
So where I'm going with this though is that so I think we really we found what worked for us was to really not think about Disneyland and
Yeah.
really not think about it, not even think it's a reality until the day they announce an opening date. And so we did that and we did that and we did that and we did that.
And now we're kind of like,
We're still like, whoa. And then
it's like I'm numb to it.
yeah,
I'm
and
not, I
then
can't,
from today though, today, so last night we were scrambling to go get paint.
yeah.
Scrambling to test the paint, go do all that, went to bed at 1 or 2 in the morning,
Woke up at 6.
woke up at 6. I had to be in Orange County to cover some stuff there. Spencer
out here
had
in
to go out
Malibu.
here. We were busy doing that the entire day. We
Yeah.
rushed home from Los Angeles, sat in traffic. We grabbed a pizza because that's all we could get.
Oh, such good pizza.
It
The
was such good
D'Amore's.
pizza.
Oh.
Grabbed a pizza, stuffed it down our throats, took 5 minutes to get changed, and we
then
were
jumped on the live.
and here we are. So it's we're actually processing this with you. We
Right
have
now.
not had a moment to sit down and think
Yeah.
today at all.
And it's
And in
funny.
between that, we had an appointment in between painting. Spencer had
Yeah.
to finish by 2 o'clock. We had to go drive an hour to an appointment,
Yeah.
come all the way back, and then finish the art piece,
Finish the
hang
art
out at
piece.
the event, finish the vlog. So it's been a very crazy day. So for us to really sit here on top of all that mental putting
we're
it
not
out of
complaining.
it.
Don't
yeah,
think
no,
we're
no,
complaining.
please don't think we're complaining. But
We're
we're
just,
explaining that's why we haven't whoa.
That's why the shock hasn't really gone, it hasn't progressed. When you're in shock, you eventually start to come out of it, and then you
It
start to
hasn't at
realize
all.
what's going on. We're still kind of
Not at
numb
all.
to it. And kind of like you were saying, how we had to forget about Disneyland in a certain way. We had to kind of program
It was protection for ourselves.
protection, exactly, so that now when somebody says, hey, it's opening, and they even said it, officially that it's opening on the 30th, I'm like,
I know, I'm still
really?
though?
Really?
Yeah,
I
oh.
believe it, and I yeah, it is. It's opening.
Right, I'm seeing it in black and white.
But
It's right there,
There's
but
a
it's
subconscious part of me that now says, I'll believe it when I see it.
right. Be careful with yourself.
Yeah. I'm
skeptical, maybe.
yeah. It's a term that I'm not going to use because YouTube doesn't like it, but I'm blank shy.
Oh, right.
Right.
Fun shy.
I'm fun shy. I'm shy.
Yeah.
I'm scared to.
It's definitely like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Hope Drop in what was that, September?
Right. Oh my gosh! Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't see there were super chats coming in. I did it again. Shoot. Okay.
Here, I've got it
Linda
here, too.
Kim sends $10 and says, coming from Northern California for a wedding at the end of May. Really hoping I can get Disneyland California Adventure tickets while we're down there.
Oh,
I have
right
a
on,
good
Linda.
feeling for you.
Yeah.
And, you know, weddings are just magical. So I feel like the magic will be there. Robert sends $5 and says, today would have been my grandfather's 85th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for help keeping my mind on positive things. You guys rock. Well, hey, maybe your grandpa had something to do with the Disneyland announcement. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Louise sends $5 and says, thank you for keeping us sane with your videos over the past year. Well, you know what? You guys have kept us sane. You know, like without you guys, like, you know, it just, there's the connection we feel like we wouldn't have that.
And we, knowing that you're on the other side and that you're there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Nick sends $5 and says, Disneyland is my second home. Met my wife there. It means a lot to me. Went to Disney World, had fun, but Disneyland is something special personally. I get it. Everybody has their little, you know, home park that means something different to them. R. Rodriguez sends $5 and says, Katie, you look extra pretty today. Green is your color. Well, that is so sweet of you. Thank you. I normally think blue is more my color, but I'll take the green. I like it.
Yeah.
Wesley sends $10 and says, Happy St. Patty's Day. Hope you guys are doing well. Add this to your Return to Disneyland fund. Oh, thanks, you.
Wesley.
Thank you so much. You guys are so thoughtful already, like thinking about stuff like that. Fine Irish, hashtag Fine Irish
Did you
Laugh.
get that
Nope,
one?
Jen Brown sends $5 and says, thank you for keeping the magic alive for me this past year. Cannot wait until we're home again soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. You're right.
I feel like there's a, oh, here we go. Brian Garcia sends $5 and says, everyone is welcome. Dinner is served, main cabbage and red potatoes plus corned beef. Normally, that's what I would have done. So, unfortunately.
Traditional at the Garcia house right now.
Yes, unfortunately.
You got
Let me
that?
just hold this. Thank you.
She's taking my phone now.
Well, it's easier. My neck is sore from today.
Your neck is sore?
My neck is
You
sore
have
from
one
today.
neck, Katie.
Okay, Derek sends $5 and says, you two inspired us. We're going to Walt Disney World
Awesome.
from Sacramento in May. It will be our
cool.
first time. Thanks for the awesome videos. You're going to have so much fun.
Have a blast, Eric.
Steve Hall sends $10 and says, great news about the opening date. Hopefully not too long before I'm telling you my return date. Hoping sometime between October 2022 and October 23.
Oh, Steve.
Might come for 2 weeks with the money I'm saving. That's
Good call, Steve.
That's not a bad thing.
It's a small world after all, Steve Hall.
It is. It's a small world after all, Steve Hall.
Steve Hall.
Okay, I'm thinking I got caught up here.
You all caught up there?
I'm not. I thought I did. Jade sends $10 and says, you've probably already answered this, but can you take us through what you're first going to do on April 30th?
Wow.
Love you guys. Your videos got me through this year.
Granted, we get in, God willing.
Right. Let's hypothetically, let's say we get in.
Let's say we get in because there's no guarantees and would be grateful if we can. But if we don't, we have to prepare for that. I've already tried to prepare in my head for that as well.
Okay, so you want to take us through what you're first going to do April 30th.
We're going to walk through those gates. We're gonna when we pass under the
don't go there. I know you're gonna do it. Don't do it. You're gonna make me cry. Don't go there.
When we pass under the sign, that says
don't, Spence. You're gonna make me
here you
cry.
leave the world of today. When we go through there, this is gonna happen, and then we're gonna get into town square, and we're gonna be gone, and then sorry, it's hitting me right now.
I know.
And then we're gonna walk down Main Street, and see the castle, and from there, I don't know what we're gonna. Maybe we go back to the train and take a lap. Maybe we do. I said that I would that we would just walk the park, all through all the lands and around, and then maybe take the train, and then sorry.
I know. I can't even. You're making me cry.
Anyways,
Don't.
it's something of that nature, and maybe some classic attractions. Haunted Mansion and Pirates, and then I would love to get on the new Snow White. It would be really cool.
Yeah. And I'm not going to answer because I'm going to start bawling, and I'm not going to.
I'm so
not
tired.
going
I'm
to
like
again.
so like emotional right now. When I get really tired, I get emotional. So
I
forgive
think we're
me.
both
Sorry.
emotional about it in general, so it's okay.
Okay.
I think everybody is.
Okay.
KC sends $5 and says, "Hi Spencer and Topo Alicia. Thank you for some humor. I needed that." In Texas, random question: does the ocean waves keep you up at night, or is it soothing? I want to live by the beach. I think we have a really good answer for you.
I think it's soothing.
Mm-hmm.
I rather enjoy it because it makes me feel cozy that I'm up here and I know that it's blustery and cold or it's turbulent and I'm safe in my bed. I really enjoy it and I love the ocean and the sound of it. So
I love it when it's calm and it's a high tide. That's when it's soothing for me.
She likes the sound of the lapping waves on the shore. They're really
the really gentle,
almost like a lake.
Yeah, I like the gentle.
Yeah.
But when it's rough seas or
if there's a big swell, if there's big waves, it will shake this place.
Right.
A wave will hit the main wall that supports the place, and this place will vibrate like an earthquake.
Yeah. So for me, I would say that it's definitely like most of the time it's not soothing for me. I actually find it rather hard to sleep with it because it's not a consistent noise.
Yeah.
I like to have gentle, calm, steady noises, so I listen to rain, whereas Spencer's fine with like different noises. So it just depends on how it is for you. But I will say living by the beach is not as easy as you think it is because things... we battle rust.
Everything rust. Like here's a funny thing.
Mold, mildew.
When I got out my kit with all my spray cans, all my cans were rusted.
Yeah.
They still worked, but they were rusted.
Yeah, we're
so
catching up
moist.
on super chats. Thank you for everybody that's paying attention to that. We're actually working on the catch up as we speak. We have them all here. Sheila sends. So yeah, if you are going to want to live by the beach, really do your research because you don't want carpeting.
It destroys your stuff. Don't have collectibles.
Yeah, it destroys things. Yeah. Like it's not as glamorous as you think, but it is great though. It's beautiful for the views. Sheila sends $5 and says, "Thought of you guys instantly when I heard the news. I love that you like connected us.
Yeah.
Like that. I totally cried and screamed at the same time.
Oh,
Hopefully,
that's awesome.
finally to meet you one day. Well, we hope for that as well.
We will cry and scream when we meet you.
Yes. Carlos Mendez sends $100. Wow.
Carlos.
Oh, it says Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Tony and Vanessa's friend.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Carlos. That's extremely generous of you. Thank you. My goodness.
Be still my Irish heart.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm not Patrick, but I still have an Irish heart. And Carlos, that is
beyond generous of you.
Thank you, my brother.
And
we love Tony and Vanessa. Jinx by Miko.
And their new baby.
Oh my gosh.
And
congratulations to those two.
That's like part of my motivation to get vaccinated fully so that I can actually squeeze that baby and possibly never let that baby go.
Such a cute little baby. Papa Tony, I'm going to call him now. That's his new name.
Kevin Black sends $10 and says, "Do you think we're going to have to pay every time we go to the resort?" No. I think eventually they're going to give us the membership system. But for a little while we might.
Yeah.
Also, do you think they're going to change the reservation system so that it's not sold out in a minute or less? Yes, I think they're going to have to figure something out special for Disneyland.
I really do.
Because it's mostly...
Victor's in the house.
It's mostly locals. Jamie sends $10 and says, "You know what else is green? Starbucks." Oh, Jamie. Right on. Can we use that for Starbucks? Is that what you're saying?
I think she says that's okay.
Here we go. Another Jamie. Jamie A sends $15 and says, "Guys, you don't have to ever explain yourselves. I just got back from Walt Disney World too. Not the same for me as Disneyland. Glad you guys are back. P.S. Today is my birthday." Oh my gosh, what is with all you awesome birthday-ers bringing? Maybe that's why Disneyland announced the opening today.
Happy birthday, Jamie.
Happy birthday. That's why they announced the opening, because there were so many awesome people who were born today.
The Irish luck and the... Man.
Hoping Patrick might send me a hat tip. Oh, Janice. Okay, if you ever want to see the cutest video, go on my Instagram. And my boyfriend had little glasses on, and he says, Oh, Katie. I just died. I need to watch it again.
He was doing his Patrick Begorra impression.
Oh,
He's very good at it.
My sweet little baby.
He's better than me at it.
It's so cute. It's
yeah.
going to melt your heartstrings. She says, "Oh, Katie, happy St. Patty's Day, and happy to hear Disneyland is finally reopening. Hope we can visit the magical place soon. Enjoy a churro in Disneyland for us."
Oh, man.
Of course, and I can't wait until we can all go back there together.
Unreal.
We were actually together right before the closure. Like, what was that, the 6th or the 5th? Like, that's
right.
crazy to me. Appleman sends $2 and says, doubting, but things may change from now till then. I mean, that's totally acceptable to feel that way. I completely get it. Christina sends $10 and says, so excited for Disneyland. I started crying knowing how many people this will make happy and all the jobs cast members get back. And my favorite vloggers, you will be back home. I hope to meet you for my first time. Love y'all. That would be awesome.
That would be.
I will say too, everybody's saying hi to Victor.
Victor's in the house. Victor was there with us the last day. Victor and Megan were there on the last day on that dreadful day of Friday the 13th.
I don't want to forget, because Christina touched on something where she said about the jobs the cast members will come back. So as we know, that's already like something fantastic.
Yeah.
But when we walked into DCA,
oh man,
what hit us multiple times, I mean, obviously we're having all those emotions.
Yeah.
But one of the things we talked about was the fact that there was this something in the air of like relief and happiness from the cast members
to each other.
It was
because,
a palpable, is that what you said? It was like you could feel it.
Yeah, and because it was a cast member preview, the majority of the people in there, it was friends and family as well of those cast members who they wanted to bring.
Who love them as much as we do, So
but
it's
to
like,
see the cast members that were working in there greeting the cast members that they had not seen in a long time, and they would scream from across like 200 yards away. Oh! I saw it happen to Dylan, because Dylan used to work there, and he knew people, and you would see this raw emotion and this it was unbelievable, and they loved their job so much, and I don't think I've ever seen anywhere that people love their job so much.
I'm gonna start crying again, like just hearing this.
It was, oh man, it was so cool, and it was fun to watch, and it was like she said, it was something to witness, I'll tell you. And they do it with guests too. I mean, they were showing us enormous amounts of love.
But there was like this.
There was this camaraderie and this bond.
But it was almost like It was almost like they survived. Like it wasn't like, oh yeah, we survived and we didn't, get the virus. It was more like we survived this awful thing that like Disney. Like I think we'll really look back on this 10 years from now and go like, but even it hit us. It was like Disneyland has been closed for a year, more than a year. And so there was this feeling in the air of like, guys, we made it. Like we made it, everyone. Yeah. Like, how did we do this? And so that was just tugging at our heartstrings. We were having like, I don't know, we just kept having moments and seeing that.
It was a trip. I felt really privileged, and I had this grateful feeling just to be there. Mm-hmm. But I felt like it was their day. Mm-hmm. And I was like witness to it, like fly on the wall, and I was like, I can't believe that we got to see that and be there for that. It was a really special thing to witness, and be part of, and watch them, and I heard the conversations, I've just started yesterday, or I just got back, or it was just.
Patrick said, did I miss one saying it'll open to all and not just California? We don't have an exact
We're
date
not sure,
for that.
And we don't know.
We don't even know for sure.
We don't know the details even about the California thing. We think, speculating that it'll be just California residents, but we don't know that for sure yet.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of supers that you missed or something.
Yes, sorry, I was on that. My bad. Let me get caught up here. Crystal sends $5 and says, thank you both for all that you've done. My family and I are 4th-generation Disneyland goers, as is my family. About 4 or 5. 4. Please wish my grandma, is it Jenny? Is this how you say it? It's Gennie? Is that Jenny? a happy birthday.
I think so.
Gosh, another awesome
I think
birthday. What? Well, happy birthday. See, there's magic in the air today. Joel sends $10 and says, you guys are the best. Always look forward to watching your videos. Wishing you the best of life. I can't wait to get tickets for May the 4th for my daughter's birthday. Wish me luck, Janelli. Janelli, love y'all. We are wishing you luck. Amy sends $20 and says, I am just incredibly happy for you two and that you'll be able to go back to Disneyland home so soon. Seeing others happy makes me happy, and I can't wait to go back. I think that's a good point, Amy. So thank you, but that's a good point because that's what was making us happy. I think what we were talking about with the cast members, it was watching other people be that happy too. Gabriel, did you send a super chat and I missed it? Let me check. We just might not have gotten to it yet. Aaron sends $5 and says, hello, Katie and Spencer. I love you both and can't wait to see you two go back to Disneyland. I can't wait for you guys to be there with us when that happens, even if it's not the first day.
Thanks, Victor. I think that might have been one of those people that lives under a bridge.
Oh, okay. Danny Gonzalez sends $20 and says, here's for more Montana paint, Spence.
Oh, man.
I used to write suds and still do when I'm in the hospital to pass the time.
Oh, that's rad. That's
I don't know what that means.
It's a great name. That's his graph name.
Oh.
You know, like I'm Surf.
I thought that was like a thing to write. Not a thing, but like a term for writing.
Oh.
Like a paint term.
Yeah.
Appleman sends $5 and says, sorry guys, don't mean to be a downer, but I still remember last June when they made the announcement for a July opening and then a month later closed. There's nothing wrong with feeling skeptical.
Hey, yeah.
You are completely valid in that thought.
Yep.
So it's okay. You always aim to be positive, but I don't want anybody to ever deny their feelings because I think we get caught up in like trying to be positive, that people kind of crap on you for trying to be real. And you're gonna just be like
let people believe what they want to believe.
No, what's that word
But, let them feel how they...
No, what's the word? They try to like repress their feelings when they're not positive because they're fearing that they're gonna be...
Shamed for it.
Shamed or like, told like that's not good. But it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be a pessimist for a week. It's okay. Like if that's how you feel, it's better to talk about it and be real with yourself. So, Disney Adventure Vlog sends $2 and says, do you know why was the Autopia cars were out today? I don't. But I'd imagine maybe they're working on it.
Oh, I don't know, Paul.
Cinema of the Dead sends $5 and says, hey, do you guys think there will be surprise changes to some of the rides? Excited to see what they added to Haunted Mansion. Love your channel. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard
we are
that.
excited.
I heard some rumor about that.
Oh, sorry. NorCal guy says, hey, Spencer, do you ever use a compressor and an airbrush or all aerosol?
NorCal guy, just aerosol. I never learned airbrush. I just never took the time. But I'm just all aerosol. Just,
Nick Q sends $2.99 and says, very possible we're in the orange tier when opened. I believe so. I think they're going to try to do that.
Yeah.
By the way, Nick, I love your what is that? Your photo, your
Emoji.
Default photo, because it's looks like Vegeta. Karen sends $20 and says, getting my vaccine next week. Congratulations.
All right.
Was going to wait and watch the replay at my treatment tomorrow, but I could not wait. Hugs to you both. Congratulations. That's fantastic. We fully support anybody's decision and everything.
Amy says they have Autopia cars on the tram route. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So for the
Got
walk,
it. The blue arrow needs to be that. There you go.
the walk into Touch of Disney goes through the tram route. So they've decorated it with some Autopia cars and maybe some more stuff by tomorrow. Maybe they'll
That
bring
is
some stuff out
amazing.
tonight.
That would be so cool.
Wow, that's a cool thing.
But yeah, we wanted to say we fully support getting vaccinated. I've done extensive research about it, and I fully believe in the science behind that. But so we want to encourage you about that to get vaccines if you can. But also we do want to say that there are people that are for their reasons or don't feel comfortable enough, and you are completely valid in feeling that as well. So we just want you to say that, or we want you to know that we understand, and while we recommend it and we want to encourage you, we understand and we respect those decisions.
Everybody's different.
Yes, and for that reason, though, for the people that aren't going to get it, we will make sure that the minute we can get the vaccine, we definitely will be getting it. So that's just a quick touch on that. Jeriel, I hope I said your name right, sends $5 and says, how do you guys feel about Splash Mountain being changed? By the way, I love your videos.
It is what it is. I mean, I always say that if they're going to do that, then at least it's Disney, because when that has happened in the past, they've always improved on an existing thing, and so the fact that it's going to be Tiana and her world is going to be amazing. Of course, I will miss the original and the fun and whimsical vibe that it has, but they'll honor it too. They won't completely forget about it, as they always do. Like if you go into
I will miss the soundtrack.
When you go into Winnie the Pooh, you can see the heads of the moose and the characters are in there. Anyways, my point is, it is what it is.
I'm actually pretty excited because of the fact that it's going to relate to a bunch of new people. Like, again, like I use my niece as an example.
Yeah.
Like, she will love that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool. Shane says, do you think Splash Mountain will be reopening with the park? I do. I think they're going to keep it open a little bit. Craig says, getting my first vaccine shot tomorrow. Finally light at the end of the tunnel. Congratulations. We're happy to hear that. That is a wonderful thing. Ma and Pa sends $5 and says, you guys are our motivation. We would love to get the following you have one day, because you have so much love and support, including us. Love you guys. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you just keep doing what you love, it finds you, and we're just so thankful for everybody that we have that follow this channel. They're truly like a family, really. Yeah. Deanna sends $5 and says, I love you guys. I sent you some pics of my little furry Begorras. Was yours the I think it was a white dog, and I reposted it on my Instagram, so if that was your baby. My little furry Patrick Begorras. I hope you like them. If not, if it's an email or something, I'll check that later. I love the passion you have for Disneyland. Well, we love that you love that passion, and give your fur babies a big hug and kiss for us. Darn it, chatting with her. I don't know what... sorry, Katie. Oh, my Instagram live from my chair. Brenda says, I'm scared of needles. I can't do it, but I have the antibodies. Okay, well, I know a lot of people that are scared of that as well, and it is a scary thing. So, I hope that, maybe you can find a way around that. Disney Adventure Vlog sends $5 and said, I had a wild adventure when driving from Seattle, Washington to California. It was snowing up at the mountains, and at least I'm in Anaheim, California safely. Well, I'm glad you're here safely too. Matt Giuseppe and says, do not answer if not ready. If you return to Orlando soon, will Dylan and Michael go too? I'm not sure. I know they'll probably go back frequently. That's for sure, but I don't know exactly when they will.
Yeah, and we just don't like to speak for our friends who also have channels, because their plans are...
They'll announce it, and
and
but
we just don't know their plans.
But we would love it if we were there with them.
Oh
again.
yeah,
absolutely. Love it. So if I knew, I would totally answer that. Yeah. Leo sends $5 and says, getting my second round of vaccine this Sunday. Love your videos. Congratulations. Nice. Be prepared for those side effects, but that means it's working, so that's a good thing.
Right.
Robert sends $2. Thank you,
Thanks,
Robert. Rick sends $5 and says, how are you guys planning on getting tickets to get into Disneyland? Sorry I'm late. Miss you guys. Haven't seen you guys personally in the parks for a while. It's been hard.
We're going to try to do it just like everybody else. Whatever the system is,
we're going to do it.
We'll get in that virtual queue like everybody does, and
do what we can
hope
do.
that we can get it.
Patrick will be on soon.
It's going to be tough. That I can tell you.
It'll be tough.
It's going to be tough.
We're basically just going to...
It's like getting a boarding group at Walt Disney World.
Times a million.
Times a million, yeah.
Lourdes sends $5 and says, thank you for all you share with us. You both make me smile. Well, you make us smile. What's with the hot dogs? Gabriel is sending a lot of hot dogs, and I don't know what that is.
He likes hot dogs.
Okay.
He's a fan.
You had both shots, easy peasy. Yeah, some people actually have a strong reaction for the second one or the first one. Everybody is very different. Miss Sandoval sends $20 and says,
you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is my dog's birthday, Jack. Another magical birthday.
That's so
I
amazing.
get my vaccine tomorrow. I'm somewhat scared if it will affect my trip to Walt Disney World. Scared in the sense that I will develop symptoms. If you do have symptoms, they usually don't last more than 24 to 48 hours. And then you're like 100% once you have the symptoms, the side effects. And it's usually just, a wham bam. And just remember when you're having those side effects that it's like, this is what it's supposed to do. This is me getting the protection. So you'll be okay. We'll send some good vibes your way. Nick sends $3 and says, it's Vegeta. Have a Vegeta tattoo as well. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Boom. Okay, it was a troll. Well, you're gone now. Bye, Felicia.
Trolls like to eat hot dogs, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know.
He didn't send any super chat. Oh, okay. Joel, we have the same last name. Sorry. I got the second shot and my whole body aches, but that's it. Well, that's good. Yeah. Remember, that's just doing what it is supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful engineer. Like, it is scientific miracle, really. So glad you guys get to go back to Disneyland. I finally gave up waiting and booked a trip to Walt Disney World. We leave Friday.
Hey.
That's fantastic.
You're going to have an amazing time.
Why not keep busy and have fun while
Yeah.
you're waiting? I am all for that. I like that for you.
Somebody says, how are they going to control the screaming on the rides? I heard about that. Is that
They're
true?
not. No, they're not gonna. So that was actually not misprinted. What's the word? I'm so tired that the words aren't coming to me. That's not possible. How do you say that? I don't want to comment on it until I could get the wording correct. But yeah, that's not true. It's kind of a clicky
Here's a question.
thing.
Kaylee says, is Universal worth it to do in one trip with Walt Disney World? I think so.
I think you need 2 days there. Is
Well-
that what you're saying? Did I understand that right?
Well, there's Universal, and then there's Islands of Adventure. So it's like having Disneyland and DCA.
I guess it depends on if you're slow like us, because we
like to comb over every detail
Yeah.
and go real slow, so it takes us a while. But if you're just doing Universal Studios Orlando, that side, you could do that in one day.
Yeah. Not misinterpreted. I can't remember the name or the word that I'm trying to think of, but like, they're not, basically what I'm trying to say is no, Disneyland is not saying you cannot scream on rides. You just have to wear a mask. That's it. So I hope I said that correctly.
It's been a long day.
Story short.
You're not boring me. It's just,
No, it's
okay.
okay.
It's been a long day.
You've had a long day.
Yeah.
You covered your mouth. NorCal guy sends $5 and says, you guys are going to 18. What are you looking forward to?
Oh, Touch of Disney 18.
Oh,
tomorrow.
Touch of... Wow, Katie. I'm tired too. You're able to make it off your videos alone? Huh? Are you able to make it off your videos alone?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Yeah, we are going on the 18th.
Yes, we are.
And we are excited. What are we most looking forward to? I think just being there with friends. 'cause
Seeing the
we're going with
vibe,
some
seeing everybody
friends.
excited, you know.
Misleading info, #screaming. Yeah, it's not correct because Disney never said you're not allowed to scream on rides. Like, you have to really go back and read where the source that it came from. I actually did some deep diving on that, and it's actually not true.
Somebody said it was just a suggestion. Kind of like best remove them is just a suggestion.
Yeah.
You know, they're not saying you have to remove them. They're saying you best remove them because it's in your best interest.
Okay, so totally different. They're
I just wanted to
saying,
put that in there.
I don't even think they suggest. Wait.
Adam
wait,
had
wait,
said
wait.
that when we were in Walt Disney World, and it cracked me up because he said
It's in our vlog.
It's in our vlog, yeah. You can, it's just a suggestion. They're not forcing you to.
Yeah. I need to use that because I got
There you go.
behind. I'm sorry. Jamie sends $5 and says, based on what you've seen in Disney World, how do you think Disneyland will handle social distancing in a smaller park? I'm going to be real with you here. So, because I don't believe in this sugarcoating stuff, so I'm going to say it like it is, okay? The distancing is not going to be this like perfect 6 feet around from everybody that you're expecting to see. Now, not everybody's been traveling to Walt Disney World and seeing it, but there are times where that kind of goes out the window a little bit. We do the best we can. Everybody does
But even
the
if
best
you've
they
been
can.
to any of these food events at Knott's, let's say, for instance.
There you go. Very good example.
There is distancing in the queues, in the lines for the booths, right?
Right.
And that is pretty much followed because there's markers and there's people kind of standing by to keep it in line, and that is followed.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are walking around in, say, Ghost Town or
bathroom,
any of those areas, no one is really social distancing, but yet 4 feet away, they're distanced in a line to get some food.
Or here's a
So-
good one: World of Disney. People are distanced in the line for World of Disney, but people are walking right past them this close. So
Right.
like there is no. I think it's just this thought that there's going to be this magical like 6 feet everywhere, and they're going to be. It's not going to be perfect.
Because
You
you're going to
need
have
get
people
that out of
walking
your
up
head
behind
right
you,
now.
walking next to
If
you.
you're not comfortable with people being close to you in some
Yeah.
facet, don't go. Like, do
Yeah.
not go. I'm telling you now, don't go to a theme park.
Yeah.
Don't leave your house, better yet, because I've been at Target and that's been the reality.
Well,
So
and
the
even if
other,
you're, let's say, even if you're sitting at a table eating, right? Because this
Yeah.
is the when you can pull your mask down, when you're actively eating and actively drinking.
right.
And you are actively taking a bite of a hamburger, and the next person who walks out of, say, Jolly Holiday with their tray of food, they're masked up, but they walk right by you, and you have your mask off, and you're biting into a hamburger. So, you know,
It's just not, I guess what I'm saying is I think Disneyland is going to be like everywhere else. It's just not perfect. It's
Yeah.
not possible.
go to Target,
You
like
can
you said.
do your best.
Go to IKEA. It's
You can do your best, but then the other thing that I wanted to touch on too is also let's remember though that we're kind of getting not to the end, but like we're rounding the corner with this. The more people, thousands and hundreds and millions
Well,
of people are getting vaccinated by the day.
But I think what you mean is,
on top of this,
and what's an important thing to remember is that there is a mental scarring that has happened, regardless of the vaccine, regardless of the numbers. You could tell people right now, this is what I think. You could tell people that 100% of the people are vaccinated. The numbers are down to a level that we can't even trace anymore. And I will guarantee you that people will still be a little bit nervous because they've been doing this for over a year.
right.
And it's hard to break that habit. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying
No.
that there's going to be a mental rehabilitation that needs to happen.
There's also this thought too,
You know?
but to add on to that, there's also this thought that there's going to be perfect safety all the time. Even if every single person was vaccinated and we also had some level of herd immunity, there's never gonna be that. We still have measles around, and we have a vaccine for that. We still have plenty of other things that are around. So I guess the point is try to get it out of your head that there's gonna be this perfect thing.
And everybody will have their own timeline for that, of how
And
they
yeah,
feel comfortable.
when you're comfortable with it,
My mom says she's going to wear a mask a lot
Yep.
because she doesn't want to get sick in general, not even related to
Yeah.
the situation. She's talking about just in general and being around a lot of people. And look, they do it overseas.
and I think that's probably something that will come out of this
I think that'll-
pandemic
yeah.
is that people will start to be more aware that they need to.
And there's nothing wrong with that at
Yeah.
all, if that's what you want to do.
Like if you have a cold, I think more people are going to learn to like stay home when they're
Yeah.
sick. So that's cool. But I guess my point is though about the distancing and all that stuff at Disneyland, they're going to do the best they can. Everybody will do the best they can, especially because it's like, kind of brand new here. But also, I guess I do want to touch on the fact that like we're rounding the corner of this pandemic and like things are improving by the day. The numbers in Orange County are like insane. In LA County, they're alone
They're plummeting.
the lowest they've ever been. So we're always going to have outbreaks. That's going to happen. So I guess the point is though is that it's just not perfect. Just get the perfect mentality out and know that everybody's going to do the best they can. But
Yeah, but there will be this interesting acclimation period regardless of numbers
Yeah.
and regardless of vaccination, there will be.
But yeah,
it's
it's
going to be
like
hard
people
for people.
are going to get close to you every once in a while because you can't avoid the 6 feet
Yeah.
part everywhere. You can't even in Walt Disney World with all that space. So that's the point. Is like just if it's
And
something
try to-
you're not comfortable with,
Yeah.
I would recommend don't go.
And try to be easy on people.
Because they're doing the best they can.
Try, be sensitive to everyone because everybody's going to have different needs and different timelines as far as how they feel comfortable doing something. Don't shame people if they feel like it's unsafe to do what you're doing. Just, support
And
them.
I think the best you can do too, I think more important than the distancing thing is wear your mask. Like number one, like before anything, like if somebody
Yeah.
was to give me an option, would you rather have somebody distance or mask? I would much rather them have a mask on.
Yeah.
Because it's been proven to be more effective than anything.
Sure.
So I guess that's my point is like, just be like, okay, cool. At least they have a mask on, like that's kind of how I made sense of it in my head is like, I'm like, okay, somebody just kind of like, because people get close to you every once in a while. You just can't help it. Little kids
Exactly,
will.
Brenda. Be kind to everyone.
Yeah, be kind. But I always think like, okay, at least they have their masks on.
Work hard
and,
and be good to people.
Yeah, and try to just think like we're rounding the corner of this. Things are improving. Disneyland wouldn't be opening if numbers weren't improving, right? So kind of think about that, and that kind of makes you feel a little bit better about the distancing thing.
And moving on.
Yes. Shelby sends $5 and says, met you guys Monday morning in Starbucks at dinner. I remember that.
Yes, that was great.
So excited for all of us to be walking down Main Street again. Here's to a churro on me. Oh, we're
Walking
ready.
on Main Street. with
Joe sends
Shelby.
$10 and says, Katie, here's some Sephora money for you.
Oh boy.
Oh, I need
boy.
to go back there. I do.
Don't support that.
I bought a hooded palette after your live last week and love it. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. Olivia sends $5 and says, hello, love your videos. You truly bring the Disney magic through them. I've been watching all videos and cry and laugh with you. I
Aw.
love that you're so connected like that. That's beautiful. Howard sends $10 and says, I'm a SoCal native and now live in Colorado with my family.
Oh.
Ooh, that's probably beautiful. I can't even go to Disneyland for the reopening. I hope this won't last. I know Anaheim sure needs out-of-staters to survive. It very much does.
Yeah.
So I think it will be a short-lived thing. I really don't foresee
Maybe it'll be a
that
tier
happening.
thing, how that works. Who knows?
Could be. Ma and Pa send $5 and says, how many days do you recommend to visit Disneyland and DCA for someone who's never been? And who are just like you and pays attention to all the details? Oh, and okay, so
they're like us, yeah.
if you're like us,
Wow.
you'll need 2 days in DCA, maybe one full day.
Yeah.
And then I would say like 4 in Disneyland
Yeah, because
if you're like
Disneyland
us.
is chock full.
of little
It's
things.
a small footprint, but man, is there.
Tons of little things.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
It
and
is.
Especially if you're into history at all of the park, there's still a lot of that remaining. That a lot of things are gone, but then again,
3 to 4 days.
oh, the detail is.
Yvette sends $5 and says, great news, Disneyland is finally opening. Yay, I can't wait to see the new attraction for Snow White. Oh, us too.
Snow
and happy
White, I
St.
presume.
Patrick's Day. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Yes.
PNW Collectors sends $5 and says, hi from Oregon. Happy for you guys that you can step back into Disneyland. We can't wait to come down there when we are allowed to. We can't wait for everybody to be
Can't
able
wait to get you Oregonians back down here.
Silva sends $5 and says, I love you guys. Thanks for being amazing and bringing fun and
Aw.
laughter and keeping Disney in my life. Well, thanks for watching.
Appreciate you.
Mr. Robin Nass sends $20 and says, first of all, thank you for your help during my Disney World trip. Second, my son Michael is 25 today. Another birthday!
Happy birthday, Michael.
He serves in the Air Force. Thank you for your service
Wow.
in South Dakota. We are looking forward to going back to Disneyland September, October.
That is
I hope the
admirable.
California thing is over quickly. I do think it is because Disneyland wants the volume. They want people to come back in. That we need, just like somebody pointed out, we need them to survive.
Yeah.
Nick sends $5 and says, I couldn't agree more with what you guys are saying. Disney is very safe, even when not perfect. Wearing a mask when sick will become a normal thing. Completely agree. I'm sorry we missed some of those. Howard sends $10 and says, I forgot. Have a churro on me. Thank you,
They
Howard.
say my beard looks a little green. Did I get paint in my beard today?
You do have, well, also it's the tint from
from my hat.
Yes,
But I do have
does
paint
happen. That does happen.
on my arm still there from my painting.
Yes. Let me see here.
Man, that was fun today.
Barb sends $15 and says, here's part of my stimulus. Don't share that with us. Oh my gosh. I started
too
following
kind.
you from your Vegas New Year's visit.
Oh.
Oh, well, welcome. Now watching your Disney videos. I'm recovering from a cornea transplant.
Holy moly.
So not too much watching. Oh, that I can't imagine.
Yeah, just
like,
listen
that
and
must-
rest your eyes and just listen.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Let me see. How did you guys get into the Touch of Disney cast preview? I'm kind of new to your channel. Are you cast members? We were actually invited by a cast member that's
Yeah.
a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
So that was really a special thing.
very special.
If you're watching on your phone and it's turned sideways, then Spencer is Mike Wazowski right now. If you know, you know. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why. That's kind of funny.
Awesome.
Now I want to see. You're booked for the Grand Californian in June, Alexa says. Hoping to get tickets then. I'm sure you will.
Oh, here's a good question I don't want to miss. Jared says, were there tons of photo pass spots for Touch of Disney? I'm thinking of proposing. Yes, Jared. And there are
Yes, Jared.
there are many. There's some good ones.
You know how you said yes, Jared? I was like, yes, Jared, and yes, Jared.
Yes,
Get
Jared.
it?
I don't.
well.
But I'm with the enthusiasm because I'm excited that Jared is going to propose. I hope you do, man.
Do it.
And
Do it.
yeah, there's a lot of photo pass spots. And
There's
depending
quite a few.
on depending on what you're into, there's some really good ones in Cars Land.
You could watch this video that we did, and it'll show you all the
There's a
good
couple of
them.
them. Yeah, watch our video and you'll see a couple of them.
Devin sends $5. He says, I'm going tomorrow also. Hope to see you
Nice.
guys there. We are headed towards hope. Here's some churro money. We are. I'm telling you,
Oh,
the
I
more
like that. We're headed towards hope.
the more people get vaccinated, the sooner we're gonna get back. And people are. They're going out and they're doing it.
Vaccinated.
And we're back. Like we're here for it. I feel good. I feel positive. I really do.
Somebody
I
said,
really
when do
do.
you think Avengers Campus will open? I don't know, but if you go to Touch of Disney and you're in Radiator Springs, that little offshoot next to Luigi's, you can see the Quinjet. It's in our video.
Oh right.
Oh man,
Oh, see the tired
boring,
hit me.
Katie.
No, you're not.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm
People
messing with
yawn
you.
because they're sleepy.
You're gonna make me on.
Steve Hall sends $5 and says, "Does Spence know where there is a Rainbow Cavern sticker in the window of the Dodge Rambler,
Yes.
the Nash Rambler
I
at
believe there is.
DCA? David
Yeah.
from Fresh Baked noticed it the other day."
Yeah, I believe there is.
Ah. Eric Brubicue sends $10
Eric.
and says, "Hopefully I can see you guys in person. I should be back to work in the parks in June."
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Amazing.
Good times, bro. You're recovering quickly.
He went to Jared, but seriously, congrats. I like that. I can't wait to see Avengers Campus. Who is your favorite Disney character?
Probably
Yes.
Mickey Mouse.
I'm between Minnie and Winnie the Pooh.
So basic, but like if I
I
think back
love
to being
Winnie
a
the
kid,
Pooh
I
and
loved Minnie Mouse. I love Mickey Mouse. I also I like Donald a lot.
I like Donald too.
I understand his personality.
Yeah. Rich sends $5 and says, "Hallelujah! Disneyland is opening soon. Thank you for all the joy,
Yeah,
laughter, and
Rich.
fun over the last year. Keep living your
Dude.
best life."
It's gonna be amazing. I can't even believe it. It's
I
still
love it.
sinking in. Like Disneyland's gonna open.
It's so weird. It's so
Disneyland
weird.
Is
Like
going
it's so weird to say that.
open.
That we have a date.
Wow, the rope's gonna drop for the first time.
Shimshine Bubbles sends $5 and says, "Katie and Spencer, are you going back to Walt Disney World for their 50th? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We already have our reservations. Planning to do a January 22 visit.
Oh,
Also going to Touch of Disney April 16th. Well, don't you have some fun to
got some good
ahead of
plans
you?
happening there.
I like that for you. Jen sends $10 and says, "My boyfriend has never been to Vegas and we're going in May. What's one
Oh.
restaurant and one can't miss attraction you'd recommend for a first timer?"
Okay,
Okay, wait.
there's some great restaurants.
The not contemporary. Oh my gosh. The conservatory is like a can't miss.
Okay, at the Bellagio,
Conservatory.
there is a what's the restaurant called though?
Oh, you're gonna try and make me remember.
There's a
that.
restaurant next to the conservatory in the Bellagio.
I can't think of it.
It's a name and it's like something.
I'm so tired. We have videos.
That's a great place.
We have a video on there.
There's also at Paris there is the steakhouse that's on the boulevard.
Yes.
That's amazing. And as well as there's one, if you're not scared of heights, there's a restaurant at the midway part of the Eiffel Tower that
Yeah.
overlooks the strip that's amazing, and you can see the Bellagio fountains. You can also see them from the steakhouse that
Giada is pretty good too.
Giada is amazing, and Giada's at Cromwell,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Am I right? What's another good one? Those are some standouts. Like if you haven't been there, those are great because you get these views.
Sidell's.
Thank you. Who said
Sidell's. Oh, Primrose.
Denise, thank you.
Primrose
Sidell's.
is just a cute little quaint breakfast.
Right. It is awesome. But I'm trying to get somewhere like if you're going to one dinner.
Yeah, if you're going to one dinner,
I would say
like Paris.
What was the name of that darn steakhouse? It was the name of the it was a name.
Oh, of the Paris place. Does anybody remember where we ate?
It's the chef's name.
Yeah, does anybody remember where we ate at in Paris? At the Paris. No, not La Pizza La Pasta.
Which is very good, La Pizza La Pasta. But this place is right on the strip, and you get basically a free show because. Would you stop yawning?
I can't. I'm sorry. Once I
Take
start
a deep breath,
yawning,
get
I
some
can't.
oxygen.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're not
really?
getting enough oxygen.
Okay.
You get the Bellagio fountain show while you're eating on that patio.
Mon ami Gabi.
Mon ami Gabi. Oh, and the steaks were amazing. We had a show. It was unbelievable. It was freezing out, but we had heat lamps.
Was so good.
Mon ami Gabi, I would say, if you have one restaurant to go to. Yeah.
Jen Brown sends $10 and says oh wait, I got that. So Jen Brown, I hope that answered your question.
We have such smart viewers. that know these
JMD
things.
Texan sends $5. Says I proposed to my beautiful wife Casey at the Wishing Well next to Disneyland Castle almost 13 years ago. Well, happy anniversary.
What a great spot, huh?
Are you getting the vaccine? Yes, 100%. Katie, can you please do a vlog next time you go to the hair salon? Please, it's too pretty not to. Besides, that would be a fun video for the girls. Maybe I will. That would be fun.
Jake, did Caesar really live here?
Gianna sends $5 and says, "Hey guys, I'm a legacy pass holder from San Diego, and I've been missing Disney like crazy. Your videos help keep me sane. I watch them every day. Thank you." Well, thank you.
Your legs.
I'm happy to hear that.
Got that legs vibe going.
Legs?
Legacy.
Oh,
Legged up. You got a leg up on that
Patrick,
pass.
you need to read your book.
Oh,
Patrick!
I do need to read the...
Tim
Patrick
says,
needs to read the
can't
book.
wait
I'm
for
so
your
tired.
Touch of Disney vlog tomorrow. Have fun. I wish you were there with us. Nacho Daddy, I know we never made it there.
Nacho Daddy.
Yes, we need to bring Patrick, especially because I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah.
Your girl's going to need to go to
We're
sleep.
both starting to fade a little bit
I
here.
am. I know.
It's been a long day. I mean,
Such
so
a
much has
long day.
happened.
A good day. A
It
very
was
good
a fine,
day.
good day.
It's
but yeah,
such a good day.
Patrick, Patrick!
He's like, wow, Katie's actually calling me?
Patrick! Did you hear that? Oh, Katie. Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Oh, Katie.
Oh, the peppermill's a good one,
Ooh,
too.
the peppermill. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the peppermill.
If you're into a throwback, we did a video on the peppermill.
West Coast Jen sends $5 and says, have fun tomorrow, you guys. I'm heading to bed. Good night. Yes, we're going to read this.
Okay, bedtime story time.
Yes.
Let me go fish out Mr.
Go
Begorra.
get Patrick.
Patrick! Oh, Katie.
Patrick's tapping on the window. I really loved all of your Walt Disney World adventures. So happy you and Disneyland is opening soon. Oh, we are so happy too. And I'm happy you liked it.
I don't know if I can drive back to airline tonight.
Let's see. I love your content. Well, thank you. Can I get a birthday shout out from Patrick? Today's my 33rd birthday. Is your name Patrick? I mean, I guess so. Thank you for the hair compliments, you guys. Today I went and had it toned this morning. It was one of my errands this morning. So when you saw it, it wasn't completely finished. We had to wait a little bit, and then now it got like toned, and you know, my hair is living its best hair life. Patrick is napping. I know, because like while we're like totally falling asleep. Greeting Earthling, what is your mission on this planet? I don't know. I hope we see all of you at Touch of Disney
to spread
tomorrow.
love and joy and expand the consciousness and the vibration of this three-dimensional reality.
I just hurt my foot. I slipped on the chair with my sock and it hurt my foot. Are we?
Oh, Katie!
Okay.
Katie, I'm back, Katie!
I instantly regret.
Be still, me heart, Katie! Oh. Oh, hello everyone. You're still here.
Oh no. Coach Megan sends $5. Says,
Oh.
question, do you buy the amount of tickets you need for the amount of days you're trying to reserve all in one transaction? I'm confused. Sorry. For Walt Disney World, if you're doing it for Walt Disney World, yes, you buy, if you're going consecutive kind of days, like for instance, let's say you buy a 5-day ticket, they're like 7 or 8 days in a block of time, and then you book it like in those days, and you just have to use the 5 days within that chunk of the like 8 days that you buy it for, if that makes any sense. If not, you can buy like ones and twosies, but it gets cheaper as you buy them in bulk. I hope that answered your question. I'm sorry, there's one more here.
Oh, Katie.
Sandra sends $10 and says, hello from South Texas. Thank you, Katie and Spencer, for all your fun videos. Never a dull moment with you guys. That is very true. And thank you for being here for it. Okay, Patrick.
It is now time, folks, for a little bedtime story.
Clear your throat.
Katie, be still me heart.
I will.
It is time for a bedtime story.
You're going to really probably put me to sleep.
On this fine St. Patrick's Day of 2021, a fine year. 'Tis a fine year, Katie, because now we know Disneyland is going to open.
Yes, I agree with that.
And you will know the story of Patrick Begorra and where he came from and where he lives. And when you go back to Disneyland, you must come visit him. That is me. I'm speaking in the third person because I am that great. I am worth visiting. It is a fine thing.
Oh, can you say happy birthday to Patrick?
Oh, happy birthday, Patrick.
Actually, there's a lot of people.
That is the finest Irish name I've heard all day.
Really, I wonder why.
Yes. So this is the little man of Disneyland,
You
folks.
do look like you have bed beard. Sticking out.
These are me whiskers for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
It's an electrifying experience to find out that the park was opening.
Okay, Jillian sends $25 and says, hi, Spencer and Katie. I discovered you from your very first Magic Kingdom video. Oh, welcome. Glad you enjoyed your time here in Florida. We love Florida. Your Disneyland videos have inspired me to want to be there one day. Your channel is the best. Well, thank you. We appreciate that, and you do need to come to Disneyland when you can. King Juju sends $5 and says, what would Patrick's tagging name be?
Probably, maybe. Oh, I just have to think about it for a minute.
All right. Raymond sends $5.
Probably Begorra. Begorra.
Raymond sends $5. Says, did Patrick get some Irish stew or corned beef and cabbage?
Oh, I had a belly full of the corned beef and cabbage and red potatoes. Oh, Katie.
All right, start reading your book.
Still me heart.
Okay.
This is the Little Man of Disneyland, folks. It is
You
by.
already read the first part.
Tis by Annie North Bedford, illustrated by the Walt Disney Studio and adapted by Dick Kelsey. Good to know. Did you know it's a golden book from New York, Katie?
I didn't.
We're going to start from the beginning, though, even though we did part of it before. Here's the first page. There's the man himself. There I am, right at me doorstep in the morning at me tree, that you can come to this actual spot at Disneyland, folks.
Why did she yawn again?
She's yawning.
I need to.
Patrick Begorra woke up one bright morning feeling very fine. It says it right there. Feeling very fine. Which is a fine thing. He fixed himself a bit of breakfast, Katie, and he set out for his morning stroll. What a fine day it would be. When he came to the doorway of his snug small house at the roots of an old orange tree. Aha, orange tree. Patrick stretched his arms, swelled his chest for a breath of fresh morning air, and he lit his pipe. There he is, lighting his pipe, and there's something happening. There's some fellers about. But the pipe almost fell out of his mouth, Katie.
Oh, wow.
His jaw dropped. His arms froze straight out in the air. He was so shocked at the sight he saw. He couldn't believe what he saw, Katie.
Oh, wow.
There were people in his orange grove. Big people, Katie. Big, tall people.
Oh, my gosh.
They were striding around as if they owned the place. How dare they? Well, let me tell you, Patrick Begorra was not the last of the little people left in all of Movie Land. For nothing. He had courage, did Patrick Begorra. He did, Katie. So he stepped right to those big people to find out what was about. At first, they wouldn't even look at him. But Patrick took care of that. He stamped down hard right on one of them's foot. There's one of them right there. Those aren't people, those are animals. Ah, cried Donald Duck, I've been stung. Must be bees around here. He looked down. He said, what's this? He cried. Who in the world are you? Look at him, he's saying it. Who in the world are you? Oh, he's going to tell him. Can you believe this? Hypocrisy, Katie.
I'm so tired.
Who are you yourself is the proper question, said Patrick Begorra. Said it right back at him. This is my home after all. And it has been these many years. And what, may I ask, are you doing here acting as if you own the place without so much as your by your leave from Patrick Begorra, which is me? I'm Patrick Begorra. I live in a tree next to the Indiana Jones ride.
Okay.
Who are we? Cried Donald Duck. Don't you go to the movies? Don't you watch TV? Don't you read books or newspapers? Don't you know Goofy and Pluto? Don't you know Donald Duck? No! Said Patrick, and he blew a smoke ring right at Donald's face. That is right. Look at this. Look at Mickey Mouse. He's very shocked. We're good friends now, so this is funny to me when I read this.
Boy.
Oh, look, he's getting ornery. He's starting to yell. This is when I got really mad.
This makes so much sense.
My name is Mickey Mouse, sir, said one of the other big people, stooping down to hold out his hand. So this is your home here, Mr. Begorra. That it is, Patrick Begorra said, and I'd like a little peace and quiet. I'll thank you all to leave at once. Well, said Mickey, I'm afraid we can't do that. You see, we're going to start building here soon. Going to move all these old trees. Move these trees. Start building here. What? Jumping up and down in a purple rage. Oh, no, you don't. Not while I'm around.
Wow, you were really opposed to Disneyland, like being open?
Katie, I wasn't aware of what they were doing. They woke me up and I was in an angry mood.
Okay.
Never wake up a leprechaun, Katie.
Okay, all right.
And what can you do to stop us, little fellow? Asked Donald Duck with a chuckle, leaning on his shovel in a cocky way. I'll show you, said Patrick, with a snap of his fingers. And down in a heap went Donald Duck, for his shovel handle had splintered just like that.
Oh, no.
Don't
Poor
mess with
Donald.
Patrick Begorra.
This is making me fall asleep. It's a bedtime story, man. I'm like this. I'm like, yeah.
What happened? Cried Donald, picking himself up. Let that be a lesson to you, said Patrick Begorra. Oh, don't mind him, said Goofy. Let's start digging up these trees. And what was it you had planned to build here? Some sort of school, perhaps? Asked Patrick.
A school.
No, a wonderful place called Disneyland, said Mickey. With all sorts of marvelous things for fun. A rocket trip to the moon, for one. And a wonderful Wild West stagecoach ride, a magic pirate ship that can really fly. And a trip to the mine of the Seven Dwarfs. Rocket trip, flying pirate ship, you must be out of your head, my boy, said Patrick Begorra. There are no such things. Come along and see, we'll show you the plans. They're back at the studio, said Mickey Mouse. He's inviting
Whoa,
him.
you went to the studio?
Oh, yes, Katie, I'll tell you the story.
Wow.
Before he knew what was about, Patrick Begorra found himself walking along with Mickey and the rest. But he stopped short when they opened the door into a strange-looking bubble of glass. It's that right there.
Oh.
It's that bubble of glass. Oh, no, you don't, he cried in alarm. I'll not go in there. What is it anyway? Like you, Katie wouldn't go in that bubble craft.
No, I wouldn't.
It's a helicopter, kind of an airplane. Come along for the ride, said Mickey. When he saw the rest of them piling in, Patrick Begorra went too. Soon, with a whir and a rush of blades, up went the helicopter, straight in the air, and the ground dropped way below. Look how high it's flying.
Oh, that would not make me comfortable.
Had to take a trip from Anaheim up to Burbank. My, but you should have heard Patrick yell then. He had never dreamed of such a thing. But soon he was busy watching the sights as they flew over oil wells and city streets and towering brown hills, that he had no time to be scared, Katie. Much like you in the airplane on the way to Orlando.
How would you know? You weren't there.
And I was on the wing doing a jig. Funny that we flew over oil wells. They don't exist much anymore around here. Then down they swooped to the studio, and soon Patrick found himself deep in the Disneyland plans. the likes of which he had never seen.
Wow.
There were rows of pretty little shops, winding rivers, and overhead railroad trains. So many wonderful things to see that Patrick's head was spinning. And this is what you're planning to build when you root up me orange trees, he asked. Yes, said Mickey, that's our plan. And go ahead, lads, if you can, said Patrick Begorra. The place is yours. There's just one little thing I have to ask. May I build a wee little snug house and live there quietly after you finish this Disneyland? Fine, said Mickey. We'll build you the house. How about one of these? He was pointing to the castle.
Look at that, and he's sitting there watching it.
Mickey said they would build him a castle, Katie.
I mean, you're sitting there watching it.
Yes, true. He'd build me a castle. No, lad, no, said Patrick Begorra. I like a place out of sight, hidden away, so to speak. All right, said Mickey, just as you say. So they shook hands on it. The bargain was made. They all flew back to Disneyland, the Disneyland site, as it were. And the next morning, work began. Every day, Patrick came out to watch, and with every day that passed, it seemed the picture had changed. One day, the railway station went up, the entrance to Disneyland. Then, almost in the blink of an eye, Main Street was taking shape, Katie.
Wow, that's so cool that you got to see that.
I saw it all happen in front of my eyes.
Wow.
Soon. Soon? Soon it was time for the last tree to come out. The one with Patrick's home at its roots. Sorry, Pat, said Mickey. It's got to go, but we'll find you a good new place. Don't bother, said Patrick. I've picked one myself, but he would not say where his new tree was.
Oh, boy.
He trundled out his household goods in his wee wheelbarrow. And all day he sat in the barrow's shade. And at night, when everyone had gone home, Patrick wheeled his wheelbarrow through the shadows of Disneyland to the secret spot he picked for his home. There's my wheelbarrow right there. All me worldly goods, Katie.
Oh, my world.
So when you visit Disneyland, folks, keep your eyes wide open. Maybe you'll see a wee man in green smoking a small clay pipe. Maybe you'll follow him when he goes home and find out where he lives. If you do, you'll be the only one in the world who's found Patrick Begorra. I almost messed it up. If you do, you'll be the only one in the world who found Patrick Begorra's home.
Oh, boy.
The end.
Good job, Patrick.
Oh,
Are you happy to read that?
There's a picture of me next to a mushroom. That's how small I am.
Jay Saucedo sends $5 and says, hey, you guys, can't wait to see you at Disneyland. Well, thank you. You know what? That is going to... Who is Patrick's girlfriend?
Oh, that's a secret. But I'm very fond of Katie. She's a fine lass. 'Tis a fine Irish lass.
No, you're not getting kissed.
Kiss me, I'm Irish, Katie. Oh,
that's not gonna...
be still me heart.
That makes it like... if there was a chance, like, you decrease it like 1,000,000 times more.
Oh, Katie, I'm fine Irish lad.
You're not. We're actually going to... we're going to go because we're tired. It's time to go. We have a big day tomorrow. Patty sends $5 and says, we were at Disneyland right before they closed, totally getting butterflies for you to return. Your videos has kept the magic alive. Well, thank you. I hope we see you there, Patty. So you guys, thank you. We hope you had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. We are so excited. We're going to probably do another video eventually once it's all sunk in, just talking about more of like how we feel about the Disneyland reopening. Matt Giuseppe sends $5 and says, good night, y'all. Thank you for Patrick.
Good night, Mr.
Joining
Gillespie.
us tonight.
Fine Irish lad.
It's Giuseppe.
Ah, it's Gillespie.
Giuseppe.
Ah, that's Italian. I'm talking Gillespie, the Irish lad.
Oh, okay. But, you know, we're going to talk a little bit about it maybe in a few days. Probably like sometime this weekend. We'll make a video just sitting and like really talking about it. And we got to do a little bit more research as well. So if anybody's going to Touch a Disney, please feel free to say hi. We would love to say hi to you.
I can't believe it's tomorrow. I might even be over there. You never know.
Oh, no. And thank you for everybody who donated to the Super Chat. We appreciate that. Thank you for all of our Patreon members that consistently are, you know, donating every month. That really helps keep this channel going, so we appreciate that.
And happy St. Patrick's Day. I must go find me pot of gold. I love you all. Come visit me at my tree when Disneyland opens on April 30th, folks.
Yes, thank you.
'Tis a fine thing.
Thank you so much. Patrick is not... I'm not kissing Patrick. That's not happening. He tried and he failed, and that's just that. I
what
would
did I
give
miss?
this guy a kiss though. Mwah.
Oh, hey.
Mwah.
See that, Patrick? Oh. Weird.
I'd kiss that guy any day.
Sounds like you stepped on a thorn or something over there.
Did it hurt him?
Apparently.
Oh.
Oh, Katie.
Okay. All right. So why don't we say goodnight? We're exhausted.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the vlog of the Melrose Art Project.
It'll probably come out the day after.
Couple of days away.
Yeah, a couple of days away.
There's no
It's
way
gonna take a lot to
I
edit.
could humanly, because it's going to be a tough edit. But it'll be fun. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Look forward to the grand opening, like Katie said, tomorrow. Touch of Disney. It's real. It's happening. And
Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. We really appreciate that.
that always helps.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye bye, everybody.